This Conrad model seems to be going incognito because it comes in a plain white box, but the label gives it away, and inside is a Mercedes-Benz Arocs 3-axle tipper and a Fliegl low-loader trailer. Fliegl is a company which started in what was East Germany in 1991. Okay, so we have to disconnect the parts which include mirrors and aerials, and to make things quick we'll twist those off just as fast as we can. Wow, that must be a speed record. Anyway, we can now get on and firstly fix a mirror over the passenger side door, and for some reason this mirror doesn't have a silvered surface. But the main mirrors are proper mirrors, and all of these parts just press into place into the preformed holes. The mirrors are slightly soft plastic, so you might just need to press them in carefully without bending them. And for the single roof aerial we get all sophisticated and use a pair of tweezers. Moving to the trailer, there's just a couple of bits to fit, and these are plastic parts which hold the ramps in the up position. They are the simplest of parts, and again they just press into holes already formed. Well, enough is enough, and that is enough to get the truck and trailer on the road. So for that all we need to do is join up the drawbar of the trailer into the towing hitch on the truck. The underside of the Arocs tipper has some good detailing, with just the steering being purely functional and the tyre design being the same on all wheels. The Arocs cab is well formed with its distinctive grille, but as a generic truck this one has no number plates. The tipper body is a nicely cast part and the rear lights are painted. One nice touch is the wheel arches, which are diamond plated. The Fliegl trailer has some detailing underneath with tanks and a spare wheel holder. The trailer deck is painted to indicate what are timbers on the real trailer. And at the rear the ramps have a decent structure with the Fliegl name on them. Yes, we're out on the test track with the Arocs tipper, and it rolls along smoothly enough in a straight line. There's a bit of movement in the rear axles to represent suspension, and as you would expect from Conrad models, the steering is very good. You can get a really tight angle, which looks good in a pose. This truck doesn't have a tilting cab, but it certainly has a tilting body, and it achieves a reasonable angle. The tailgate opens, but it's not free swinging. However, the functionality of this model is really neat because it's a freeway tipper. So both the sides can be folded down and then the tipper can be tipped sideways. And it's a really nice and effective bit of model engineering. Moving on to the Fliegl trailer, and it certainly rolls along easily enough. The front axle fully steers, and there's working suspension on the rear axles, although it's not sprung suspension. The other working features are at the rear of the trailer, and that includes fold-down stabilisers. And these get used when the loading ramps are down and the trailer is being loaded or unloaded. They are slightly overlong, so they don't want to stay vertical. And of course the other working feature is that the ramps can be lowered. They unclip and reach the ground fully, so when you pose the model the only thing you need to do is to set the stabilisers. Also, if you've got a wide load, you can add on some marker boards. This is a typically robust truck and trailer combination from Conrad. And in terms of functionality, it's also very good. However, what it's not so strong at is having the highest level of detailing, although the set would look much better if it was in company colours. All things considered, it's a nice model which is recommended.